Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Tony, Minibeast Tony on Instagram, and I am coming back from an event. It is literally 2:30 in the morning, Saturday, July 27th. So I'm coming back from an event with some friends, and I was like, instead of letting this makeup and hair, well, I mean, you know, locks, go to waste, let's go ahead and record the intro to my new YouTube series called Coming Back Bigger, Better, Stronger. And so the first episode of this vlog is going to be called Creating Balance. The reason why we're calling this episode series, or what you should be expecting in this series of coming back bigger, coming back bigger, better, stronger, is basically going to take you through the focus of my off season, right? So if you have been following me, or if you have not, you will know that I have not been on stage since November last year, so November 2023. That was my last show. It was the Ben Weider, and I placed third. The plans were for me to take some time off to improve and then come back in the summer, late summer, gearing up to do Ben Weider this year. So I will not be doing Ben Weider this year. We are going into a full-blown off season. Some of it had to do with I just wasn't in my groove. I had made a move for a job, so we moved to a different city. We're still in the DMV area, but I just couldn't find my groove. And then as time just kept going on, I'm like, I don't have enough time to get a good improvement season and then dial back down for a show. Like, if I'm gonna come back on stage, I want to come back and be at my all-time best. I want to come back and be competitive. Bodybuilding is not my whole life, but bodybuilding is a part of my life. Fitness is a part of my life. Bodybuilding is the result of my fitness, and I want those results to scream number one, right? So I am competitive. I've played sports all my life, and yeah, I just want to, like, I've been doing this since 2018 was my first show. I went pro in 2020, and I've been climbing my way to the top, and I just want to be there and solidify my place. Honestly, in the bodybuilding world, I'm just gonna put it out there. I do want to go to the Olympia. I do want to qualify for the Olympia. You know, so it's like, I don't want to say time to stop playing around, because I haven't been playing around, but it's time to be more serious and more focused on what my goal is in bodybuilding. However, aside from that, you're going to get more than just bodybuilding. Like, I love weekly vlogs because I feel like it encompasses everything that I want to know about a person, to include what they do in the bodybuilding world. So creating balance. So here's my thoughts about creating balance, guys. So when it comes to creating balance, you will have some people say, you know, it's either all or nothing, or, you know, 50-50, or you'll have some people say, well, you can only dedicate so much time to this thing. Everything else has to fall by the wayside. I am a firm believer that you can give 100% to everything if you have everything in segments. You cannot do everything that you want to do in life in 3 months, right? My top 3 focuses right now for this segment of my life is building my body into a top-level competitive physique, building my business and my brand into a more than profitable wealth that I and my family can basically live the life that we continue to live and want to further live, as well as continuously building my relationship with my spouse and ensuring that we are all on the same page when it comes to our lives, right? So that's my focus. So I believe that when you're talking about creating balance, I may not be able to do everything all at once, but if I put those segments, like those 3 things, I believe that I can give 100% to each one of those things because they all coincide with each other. And that's kind of what we're going to be seeing when it comes to this coming back bigger, better, stronger. Not just bodybuilding, just me as a woman, me as a business owner, me as a spouse, me as a career woman as well. So my goal in this series, and then even future series, is to really just have a specific focus, but also within the weekly vlog so you can see the day-to-day. So hey y'all, hey, so I just made it here I probably should know the actual full name of the place. It's called Pain and Rehab Center. So I saw this, I don't know if I said this already, but I saw this on Mentally Fit Realtor on her Instagram. They created some content together. I'm sorry? Yeah, I did. Yes. My bad. I was like, huh? No problem. So they had some content together, and it looked like what I had received before when I was getting like full bodywork treatment in San Diego. So it kind of reminded me of my old place there when I used to live there. So I was definitely interested. Kind of in like a one-stop shop, right? Chiro, bodywork, all the things. So, and of course, why not support another small business? Thank you. So, yeah, let's see what this is all about.
And YouTube is wide, and then Instagram is long.
Exactly.
Because see, what I do is I just use a camera, but then my software I have to kind of like crop and edit. It takes a long time.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy YouTube way more. I've been focusing way more on YouTube. I enjoy YouTube way more too. Than Instagram.
Once you start getting the.
I love making reels on Instagram, but like actually doing stuff on Instagram, I just.
Instagram is for scrolling, like you can scroll, but YouTube like it's the actual content.
Get on my nerves on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, YouTube too now.
I feel like YouTube, the people that are watching you are actually interested.
Yes.
Instagram, it's like they happen to get on your feed because you possibly said something that they were scrolling on. Like the algorithm changes so. Okay, y'all. So after we chit-chatted about social media and creating content, we moved on to the consultation where he asked questions about, why am I there? What pain have I felt? And have I been adjusted before? And for anyone that is new here, I do have a torn labrum on my right hip, as well as some uneven shoulder issues. I've had these for over 10 years, but with consistent body work and chiropractic work, I have been able to work around them. All right, right now we just got finished setting up for his content creation, and I am just going to give you previews throughout this because he's going to come out with a full video in a couple of weeks, and I cannot wait to post it.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath for me. Let it out. Relax your body, but keep your fingers interlocked. Good. One more time. Deep breath. Out. Relax. Oh!
I think I grew like 3 inches. This body, I just love the whole treatment, the process of the treatment. His recommendations are, because it's such a full, long session, it's not like a weekly, God, I hope I do not scratch my sunglasses. Hold on, y'all. Because it's such a full body type of session, like a long session of everything. It's not like a once a week recommendation. He said, being a competitor and how I train, probably once every 30 to 40 days, and especially in conjunction with everything that I've been doing. I 100% will be back. This is going to be a part of my regimen and daily schedule because the way that I like to lift, this is going to be much needed, and this is going to definitely be a prep staple. Crazy thing is y'all, he is literally up the street from my old job. I'm like, how long have you been here? He's like, I think he said since 2005 or something like that. And I'm like, seriously? Literally, I just worked over here for like 2.5 years and could have 100% needed it, but like, in love. Hey y'all, hey, good morning. Excuse me. Happy Sunday. We are headed to Pilates. So the Pilates studio is finally opening up around the house. Y'all, this is Faye's new car. But anyway, the Pilates studio is opening up near the house. And we have I honestly don't know what we're doing. I don't know if it's an intro class or like a tour of the studio type deal or what, but we are headed there. We just got finished with breakfast and half of our Sunday reset, which is just cleaning up the house and stuff like that. I see clean the floor, etc., etc. But yeah, happy Sunday. It is July 20, what's today? 27th, 28th? 28th, July 28th. So I don't know if we'll be able to take this in there because, you know, other people might not want to be on camera and stuff. So I'll probably record some stuff on my phone. How you like your new car, babe?
Love it.
She's in love with it. She got the 50th anniversary edition of the Challenger RT Shaker. So before we had the Bronco, she had a Challenger TA. She was in love with it. But then we decided to get trucks or SUVs because of DC, DMV. And we're like, oh, it's gonna snow. We're gonna need these vehicles. And then I had like a low, car sign up for us. It's like low to the ground. Yeah, it absolutely did not snow to be worth the damn. And Bae says she misses her car, so, she went and got one. That's pretty much how it went. Yeah, so, but I don't want to say I have anything to talk about. I do, but we need to get to this class. Babe, do you know where to go? You just gonna drive?
Well, I figured you'd tell me.
Oh, what's on the app? I put the app on your phone. Let's see. It is. Hey y'all, hey! Alright, so we just got done with Bae's first Pilates. And how was Bae? You're supposed to be in there too. How was it? Bae, how you gonna talk to you? Not even on the camera.
Cause, babe.
You look good. This is a good camera.
Well, I just had my mimosas kicking in.
Here, hold it with this arm. You had one mimosa. Oh my god. Okay.
Whatever, babe. You know I don't even be drinking, so.
Let this arm go, baby. Just hold it with that one.
Yeah, well, you got this big old. I don't even know what this is on light, here. Babe. So it's not like the camera is light. It's making it heavy.
Your arms is heavy because of Pilates now?
Yeah, and my arms are heavy because of Pilates. I don't have too much to say, but I'm going to get on here because she wants me
You're
to.
So mean. Oh. She
Pilates,
get a new car, she know that.
I can't really.
It's hard to explain, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because I didn't get the experience that I was hoping to get because I've never in my life done Pilates, and what did I say? I felt like I was just thrown in there because it wasn't no instructions, no nothing. So I'm looking at other people to see that what I'm doing is right. And
so I will say the difference of my first experience of Pilates and what Bae is saying is when I went to the Pilates studio near our old house, they had an actual intro class. So when you get to the intro class, it teaches you how to use the rings. It teaches you the breathing technique because the breathing technique for Pilates is diaphragm breathing. So totally opposite of what you're used to doing in the gym. And then the lifting technique is totally opposite of what you're used to doing in the gym. So they offer intro classes every Saturday and Sunday. Now, this Pilates studio just opened. So when I signed up for the class, it had an intro, but it said
for new member or non-members only. So we're members, we signed up before it opened. So when I signed up for the VIP classes, I thought there were going to be intro classes just for members. So I'm talking to the lady and I asked her after it was over, I'm like, hey, I want to sign her up for an intro class. And she was basically telling me that, oh, it's no point, she'll just learn as she goes. The intro classes does the same thing as the regular class, which I kind of think that that's really weird, because again, if you don't work out at all, I think possibly the people that may be at a disadvantage are the people that actually work out, because it's opposite of any techniques that you're usually doing in the gym. So Bae kind of didn't, her back hurt just a little bit because, I mean, she has a low back thing anyway, but if she had the proper breathing technique, that's the reason to help your back. So yes, she'll learn as she goes, but I think what I'm going to do is sign her up for the intro class at the other studio so they can go over all that stuff. Why is your mirror so high? So they can go over all that stuff so she'll have a better time. But I think overall, did you like it? Like overall?
Yeah, overall, I think it's something that I can enjoy doing.
And
Once
she was like
I know
scared to
what
move.
I'm doing.
I was like, you can adjust the springs. She was like, well, I don't want to miss the class. Like, I'm like, Pilates is individual. Like, you can adjust as you need it. And she didn't know how to lift the hairbreast. There was no instructions.
None.
Like,
Zero. I was thrown in there. No instructions at all. Most of the class, I was just trying to figure out if I was doing something right or wrong.
Them other girls too were. They were so confused. I mean, she was just talking like, she was like, okay, grab your box long ways. I'm like, they do not know what that means. But yeah. Say a grocery haul, but we didn't actually go in and get a bunch of groceries. We didn't need anything. But I wanted to, since we were already out, I wanted to go to Trader Joe's because I was going to get something to cook a late lunch with. But we needed some regular items from TJ Maxx. So, and of course, you know, you can't go to Trader Joe's just to get that one little thing. I did go in there looking for that dill pickle seasoning that Andrew was talking about. They didn't have it. Alright, so one, trying to not forget that the name of this week is called Creating Balance. The name of this episode is called Creating Balance. Is giving 100%, making time to give 100% to each of those things in order to accomplish the goal. But anyway, so to Target. Target had Alani's on sale, 3 for $7. I think that's a sale. At least they told me it was a sale. So I got Dream Float, I got the pink slush, and I got the Hawaiian shaved ice. Shantae had posted about this, and I got this for Bae before, but she doesn't remember trying it, at least I don't think. So I got the Abbott's ground beef and the chopped chicken. So things like this also helps Bae be able to, because she does not like to cook. So when I am not home throughout the day, when we cook, it's like we really don't have leftovers. So when I'm not home throughout the day, it gives her easy meals to prep for herself. And then I got some of this yellow lentil penne pasta. The ingredients are just lentils. So it's easy for her to boil that pasta and then throw in the ground beef to make her like a little spaghetti. These potatoes are life to me. I love these. They have the shredded hash browns as well as just the regular diced potatoes, like cut up potatoes already. They taste so good. Macros are bomb. They're potatoes. And they're easy to make. These are usually hard to find if you don't know where to look. They are in the refrigerator aisle, typically next to the eggs or the dairy, milk, all the things. So it's usually typically next to that. They got some more soap. I saw this at Trader Joe's because Bae got her some soup because she wants me to make her grilled cheese. I'm not making that now, so I don't feel like it. But I got a garden vegetable soup from Trader Joe's. And Bae got one ratio protein yogurt. I don't know if anybody's seen this one, but what sparked me to get it, or sparked her to see it, it has 25 grams of protein per serving, 9 carbs, and 3.5 grams of fat.
So I think this is the most of protein that I've seen in a yogurt. I think Wayco's has 15 grams. I got the handcrafted cold brew super concentrated. This is a really, really good cold brew. Very, very, very strong. So I think 6 ounces is the normal limit, or not limit, but the normal serving. And I got this because I want to start making protein ice cream, coffee protein flavored ice cream for me. Trader Joe's has some minced garlic. I'm out. I keep minced garlic like on deck. I got this. This is Field Roast. This brand is my favorite plant-based brand. So I got this cheese to make Bae her grilled cheese. Bae, I got these for you. What? Sparkling coconut water with yuzu. Yuzu is such a great flavor, so I got these for Bae to have a little carbonation.
Sounds good.
You gonna put this in the fridge? Put one in the fridge or whatever. Oh, this is the soup Bae got. Red pepper and tomato bisque for her grilled cheese. Got some coconut spray oil. I've been missing out on my coconut oil. I kind of ran out. I've just been using spray avocado oil. We got the Califia Farms organic almond milk unsweetened. Only 3 ingredients. We use this to make the. Sorry, I'll put it right here. We use that to make our thing. What do you call it? Ice cream. And then I got the Trader Joe's Coffee Lovers espresso beans. Keep that in my coffee. The yeast. This is what I've been looking for. The instant yeast. I've seen all the active yeast, but not instant. And I needed that to make my homemade blueberry English muffins. Okay, hey y'all, hey. So I'm trying to do this at the same time. I have my camera behind my, kind of behind off to the side. But I wanted to put this on YouTube and Instagram. Y'all, so today I was sitting in my office and I had some thoughts like going through my head, and basically was just thinking about was, you know, I am, you know, just focusing and learning on how to slow down and stay present in the moment so I can continue building the things that I want to build. Oh, camera down. Continue building the things that I want to build in myself, in my business, in life, in my family, etc. However, my mind just started wandering, and it really boils down to the thoughts that were going on in my head was nothing negative, but it was just kind of that like, man, I just want these things to happen right now. And that's why I'm kind of focused on, you know, staying present, being consistent, because time waits for no one. So that is one thing you can never stop is time. So as long as you're doing the things and you're being consistent, you know, the time will continue to go on and you will be where you want to be, honestly, in no time. But sometimes it's hard for me to not stay consistent, but stay focused. It's hard for me to stay focused because I want the results of what I am trying to do. I want it to happen right now, right? So as I'm going through my head, hopefully this camera doesn't move. As I'm going through my head and like start thinking about, man, I just want this to happen ASAP. I'm like trying to tell myself like slow down, but then also like what this all boils down to is the whole reason I got on here was to talk about the fact that being at the top can sometimes suck. And when I'm saying the top, I'm not at the top of my game. I have things that
I still wish to accomplish that work. But being at the top in billet and job, you know, I'm not gonna go talk to the personnel under me about these thoughts, just because it's not anything that I want to share with them. And then also I'm not going to talk to the one person over me. Now we do have good conversations and just regular non-work personal life conversations, but there's just some things that you don't want to tell like the guy that's over you. One, because they're just thoughts in my head and I don't want it to come off and seem like, damn, this bitch is all over the place, like she can't get her life together. Because it's just things that I'm thinking about, and there are things that I want to execute. There's, you know, steps to and a method to my madness. And I was just sitting at work and I was like, fuck man, I have a shitty signal at work, so I can't call Shantae. But I'm like, damn, it just kind of sucked. When they say it's lonely at the top, it's motherfucking lonely at the top, because it just kind of sucked. I'm like, at that moment in time, I just couldn't call anyone that I wanted to have that conversation with. I mean, there was only a couple people that I would have that conversation with. And so like, it just sucked. Like, that's pretty much what it was. It just sucked. So yeah, it was just like that moment. And basically all I did, I just told myself like, bitch, slow the fuck down. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Continue what you're doing. You're on the right path. You got the shit lined up how you need it to be. And you just need to stay the course, which that's pretty much it. But sometimes, you know, I want to not run some things past people, because I can really call anybody for that. But I'm very particular when it comes to certain things who I talk to, because yeah, I wasn't looking for any advice. And then also, when you're talking about certain things, I'm not a work in silence, but when you're talking about certain types of things, it's hard for someone to understand if they're not in that space as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say. I had a good workout this morning. Did all my posts. I'm on track with my ChatGPT calendar. So yeah, I'm probably gonna call my sis Shantae right now. I don't know if she's busy or not, but I'm gonna call this. Hey y'all, hey. So I am sitting in the sauna, so I'm not gonna say in here. Well, I'm gonna say in here, but I'm not gonna record too long. But good morning. It is Tuesday, July 30th, right? Yep, Tuesday, July 30th. I just finished up at the gym doing glutes. Bae is, I don't know what she's training, but she's still working out. So I got on here to talk about, talk about creating balance, and then I realized that what I was going to talk about, which was kind of staying present in the moment. I talked about that yesterday on my way home, and I kind of forgot. So let's talk about workouts, right? I was kind of going to talk about this next week, because I think next week's topic is building a routine. All right, so like I've already done YouTube videos before, just discussing like how long it took me to get back in the groove from Ben Weeder coming into the new year, and how, you know, my plan was to have an improvement season and do Ben Weeder this year. It's crazy because I just like, you know how the shows pop up however many weeks out and repost them to obviously let people know the shows are happening and support. And I just saw like Ben Weeder 16 weeks out, and I was like, oh my god, that show's like around the corner. There would be no way I would be ready for that show. I mean, ready to start prep, right? It would be like, well, how much did I really build? So I want to say probably, I can't remember like when I put those YouTube videos up, but I would say probably April, May is when I kind of started getting back in the groove of consistency, everything, just with working out, food, everything like that. Like, I was going to the gym, but I wasn't really training, right? I was doing my workouts, but I definitely was inconsistent. So I don't think there were weeks and weeks on end that I just wasn't going to the gym at all. There would be plenty of times that I realized in my YouTube videos too that I would never, and I still think I do that, I never finished like the day or finish what happened. So I'd be like, oh, I'm going to the gym in the morning, and then I didn't go, and I'd be like, oh, I'm going, you know, at work, and then I would come on and be like, fuck, I didn't even go at work. Like, I went that evening. I just never finished the actual thought. Typically when I get home though, I turn my camera off and I don't put anything else on, so I never finish out not the thought, I never finish out the day, I never close out the day. I don't think many people close out the day though. But anyway, all that's to say, Aurelia, all that's to say, over the last, I would say June and July is when like I am started really hitting my groove of intentional and consistent workouts. As far as having my plan for my workouts, sticking to the actual plan and not like, oh, I don't feel like training this today, let me train something else. And to each his own. For me, I just don't feel like that type of inconsistency works out for me unless like I'm really sore and it's like a upper body day or a lower body day and I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna be a productive workout. So yeah, over the last couple of months is probably when I've gotten really consistent and intentional. That's the thing, consistent and intentional with my training. So as of right now, today was the first time that I have fully trained glutes in a very long time. And I don't know if this is, you know, good, bad, right, wrong, but I am trying something out that I think that will work for me. And I think I've talked about this before. The goal of this season is to build up my legs to match my glutes and then put, you know, size on my lower body in general, but also build out my shoulders, right, while keeping my little waist teeny tiny. So for me, because it literally takes, I don't want to say it takes nothing, but I'm good at training glutes. I used to actually train competitors on glutes. Glutes are my thing. I'm good at training glutes. So when I train my glutes, I can hit them, you know, 1 to 2 times a week and they will start growing. I love training glutes heavy, whatever have you. Legs, not so much. And I think it's always been hard for me just to isolate my legs and not have like my glutes take over. And typically the women that I was training, it was the opposite for them. Like it was hard for them to isolate their glutes and not have their legs take over. So I was very good at teaching that. A lot of it too for me is wanting to have a spotter to be able to push myself and not revert to my glutes taking over, because I am more comfortable knowing that if I can't get this weight back up, my glutes can push it up. But by doing that, I'm now back going to training my glutes. So all that to say, I think it's a great idea for me to just stop training glutes. And it's not that like, oh, my glutes are all so big, they don't need any training whatsoever. But to stop training my glutes, to give my legs some time to catch up. Now, I do not believe necessarily in not ever training any body part whatsoever. I think there is some relevance to hitting some, you know, body parts. Like, you know, I hit chest. I don't have a full out chest day, but I hit chest when I focus on training my shoulders. I think there's some benefit to training all body parts, even if that body part doesn't need to grow. So I am hitting some glutes while training legs. That's just not the focus. So that was just my thought process. So over the last 2 weeks, I've started incorporating just upper outer glute, like accessory exercises, top shelf, because with me not training glutes, like I do see that top shelf not looking, you know, to par, and I got time, so I'm really not worried about it. But yeah, today was the first time that I've incorporated a full glute training session, and I did hip thrusts, I did RDLs, I did abduction, cable abduction, and adduction. So I think I'm gonna do that for probably the rest of August, just
incorporating my one glute day while I'm continuing to build my legs, I have noticed some change in my legs with just hitting them. And it's only been, I think I've only been training with him 4 weeks. So I don't think it's just a matter of the body part could or could not grow. It's just a matter of the training not hitting like it should. And I honestly think for me, not for me, I think that's most people. I think for the most part, unless there's some injury or, you know, something that, it's not a matter of something can or cannot grow. It's a matter of the training program. So yeah, that is what we're doing right now with creating balance. I do think, again, I'll say that again, you can give 100% to each thing that you're trying to do in the season that you're in. It's just a matter of how you organize it and what those things are. So I hope everybody have a great Tuesday. We don't have anything planned today. Biggest thing we're waiting for is a Pilates studio to officially open. The classes start on August 5th, so I'm excited about that. And that's about all we have going on. So if you guys have to work out today, happy workout, or if not, happy rest day. Hey y'all, hey. So Bay and I are out. I guess we're doing a date night. I wasn't really planning. On my way home, I was like, oh, you want to go grab some food? So, Bay, why did you let me come here? This is the place I said I wasn't coming. I wanted to go to the market. You just let me muscle memory drive over here. We are a mess, y'all. It is, what's today? Wednesday night, July 31st. Yeah. Y'all, guess what? So Bay has been hounding me. You drive now. Let me come over here. I'll drive, fine. Bay has been hounding me. No, I got it. I got it, sis. Nah, I'm in the car now. So y'all, Bay has been hounding me to go for walks. So she goes for walks, you know, every day, right? She goes for walks every day. So every now and again when I have the off days during the week, she's like, babe, let's go on a walk. All right, so here's the deal with me.
It's too cool for walks.
I am not too cool for walks.
Basically.
I am, it's a problem, but it's me, you know? So walks, it's not that I don't like walking. I love walking, but I want to either go on a hike or I want to walk to a restaurant or walk to a place. They just goes on walks and enjoys the scenery, and so I'm not opposed to them, but I was like, oh, there's more fun ways to view the town. And because also there's a lot of walking trails that we have here in the neighborhood. So I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? So is it not a stop? I'm so confused about this whole area. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna order some rollerblades. So I did. I ordered Bay and I some rollerblades. And also Bay made a comment about something you don't remember. I don't remember what it was. But something that had to do with skating or rollerblading or something. It was skating. I think she said, man, I wanna go skating, or I've never been skating, or I don't think I know how to skate, or something like that. And I was like, well, rollerblades pretty easy. So I got us some rollerblades. Bay's came in today, mine coming in tomorrow. And I'm like, that's a cool way to go walk around the town. Because there's a lot of little trails and stuff here. And we're really not going to buy bikes. They talked about that a long time ago. Like,
I still think about it every day.
I kind of think about it, but I just really feel like we're not going to use them. I don't know. Maybe one day. So, yeah. But we are going out on a little date night. I totally went to the wrong place. I had a posing client. It went well. But yeah. So, that is all that's going on.
watching them build this.
Cool. We say that as if our dogs are gonna go there, but
Well, I might work there. They're hiring.
look at that little Yorkie. Not you might work there. I'm definitely not listening to what you just said. Have you been around this trail park right here?
Not inside.
Yeah,
but
that's
this
the one
is
that I was talking about.
the trail
This
that
little
I
trail.
walk.
So many lakes and stuff around here. I want to go to all of them. Bae, I just see us like roller skating down the thing. Did I say we got rollerblades? Did I make that clarification?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody cares. Hey y'all, hey, Amazon package open up time. I was gonna show you Bae's rollerblades. So I got Bae and I the same ones, but I got hers this color and mine, I think they're pink. I got recommended this by Marisa. Cause Bae getting her carpets on the situation. What? You don't want me to tell nobody? Babe, we all have ailments. Don't be acting like that. Girl, you gotta put the people on. I don't think it's full blown. It's not full blown carpet song, right? So I think most of y'all know by now, Bae is an artist and she's serious about her shit. No, but for real, Bae does a lot of drawing and now sewing and everything like that. So she went to school for fashion design. So I think it's the overuse is the thing. We're gonna actually try this out right now. Does it have to be plugged up for it to work? Nope. Come here, back. Intensity, we'll keep it low. I don't know what these modes are for. It came with no damn instructions. Heat. What was that? I can't read that shit.
Turn on. Pause.
What does it feel like? Vibration?
Squeeze that more a little bit.
Does it hurt?
No, not at all.
So I guess it's different intensities. Does it? You think it'll feel like? So you can always also not put your hand all the way through it. Like you could just do just the finger. Like if you want to get your fingers, you can back it up a little bit. I'm gonna try it out tomorrow and see. It's supposed to be like my leg thingies, but for your.
Oh yeah, now it feels like it's
Good?
tight.
Does it hurt though?
No.
Okay. So for your hair. Y'all, see, she did that shit off camera. Now she up here thinking she goddamn Tony Stark or Spider-Man or some shit with that damn thing on. That is not what it's for. You're supposed to sit down, relax, and use it. Oh, this might be too big for us, right? Hey y'all, hey, good morning. It is Thursday, August 1st. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. All right, so here we go. What are your goals for August? Hey, damn, I can't believe it's August already. Like, WTF. Let's see. My goals for August is really to continue what I'm already doing, since I really just got into this season last week, and it is just promoting my business, the season of creating balance, basically the season of creating balance, because the importance, like I think I talked about before on my intro video, the importance of creating balance in every season of your life is, one, it challenges you to learn how to focus, and two, let's not talk about in general, let's talk about me. Okay, let's talk about me. The importance for me to create, to focus on creating balance in this season of my life is because, sorry, I almost got hit. At the end of the day, I have goals that I want to accomplish, but also at the end of the day, my life is not going to stop just because I have goals. So creating balance is me focusing on this particular season, 3 aspects, which is bodybuilding, my brand and business, and my family. And learning that I can give 100%. I've always felt that I could. I just was not. I don't think I was actively doing it properly. But learning and knowing that I can give 100% to each of those things in that season. I don't think that anything has to suffer. I think it's just a matter of creating a schedule, and shit's gonna always happen. So you still have to be flexible. Shit happens. Something's going to throw a wrench in the plans. So you still have to create a structured plan, but also being adaptable. And I don't know if I pride myself on it, but I am very, very flexible and very adaptable. Nothing really just fucks up my whole world. So my August goals are continuing on. One, for my brand and business, I got a social media calendar that I've been using to do a day by day YouTube and Instagram video post, whatever, to keep promoting my posing business. The other thing for Bay is us consistently doing our date nights. So as you heard yesterday, we bought skates because, again, it's being flexible. Our date nights are not going to always be going out to eat, or being able to go to a specific place. And yes, we go to the gym together in the morning, but we don't train together. So that's not a date, right? But it adds to the things that we are able to do, even if we're just going skating around the town. So it's adding that layer of adaptability to our dates. Like, I would say probably most people, the typical date is going out to dinner, going to the movies. For us, it's just making space because Bae has a busy schedule. And then she's going back to school full time. During the summer, she's just part time in school. And a lot of things happen for her, like positive things happen for her when, she is fully immersed in school, because she's really, really good at what she does. So being able to have our own things, mine, bodybuilding, et cetera, and her having her things, in addition to me going to work and all the other things, we still have to make space for ourselves together, right? So my brand business and Bae, and then myself bodybuilding. And that is just building a schedule that not only works for me and my family, but building a schedule that works for my goals. So that is literally what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks. And again, it's not that I just started doing it over the last couple of weeks. It's just the point of intentional, right? Being intentional. Things have, the police, Jesus. Things have been being done, but a lot of thoughts have been living in my head, a lot of overanalyzing and stuff like that. And there's some other business ventures that I am looking into, and it's just, I don't think I was necessarily doubting myself, but I was thinking that I needed to know more before I went out there and just did the thing. So that would probably be my topic, I guess, or my thing for August is living real life outside of my head, or living real life in person. Now, I'm on my phone instead of my camera, so that's one of the things that I said I was going to be doing, was using my camera more. Where I made the mistake was I waited to open my, as you saw, I opened my little, external hard drive, and I didn't do it every night like I said I was going to do it, and my first 2 days of videos were very, very long. So yes, I already downloaded to the external hard drive, but for super safekeeping, I additionally downloaded this to Dropbox, and that takes a little bit more time. So those videos are pretty long. So I'm using my camera today because my SD card, I don't know where my other SD card is, and I'm not buying another one, but my SD card is being used right now because it's currently downloading videos. So yeah, but that is all I have to talk about for now. I am headed to work. I am eating 150 grams of rice with 127 grams of tuna for breakfast. It's like the tuna that that's at the deli at Whole Foods. Their tuna is really, really good. Because because I was rushing today. And then I have this drink. I don't know if I told y'all about it. I found it at Trader Joe's. I got it for a bag, but it's sparkling coconut water with yuzu. I got that for this morning. And then my water. And then I get my coffee. So I'm going to leave work after our morning meeting and go get a coffee. But yeah, that's all I got. Hope you guys have a great Thursday. And welcome to August. Let's get that shit. And I'm going to go ahead and close my video out because I have so much footage that I'm now needing to edit down. And I haven't recorded, I think, in a day and a half. But I want to close my video out with saying that I have noticed a shift in my energy in a great way. And I think a lot of it just has to do with the season of my life, standing on business. I have noticed, and I'm assuming this happens with everyone, when you get refocused or when you are just focusing on a particular thing and you ensure that you are surrounding yourself with those things, it causes a shift in energy to me in a positive way. So like we talked about focusing on my brand and business, focusing on bodybuilding, focusing on Bay, and also everything that I'm a fully immersed type of individual. So when that happens, everything that I want to read and see and listen to has to do with those things. And it's kind of like when you want a particular car, right? I talked about how I was thinking about buying the, I like just really wanted, for whatever reason, the Mini Cooper. And I couldn't stop seeing them. So I feel like it works the same way when you are focused on any of your goals that you want to do. I've been going back to my Audible books, going back to particular podcasts based off of things that will help me with my business. And it's really just been unlocking a lot of things in myself and another level of confidence of living outside my head. Like my focus this month is living outside of my head and no longer just being in my head and planning and analyzing. So for every step that I take to do something physical, it just unlocks another level of wanting to keep going and have me remembering that, bitch, I got this. Like I was just telling Shantae like a couple of things that I have to do according to my calendar. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm not nervous to do it. I've never been nervous. My nerves have never stopped me from not doing something, but it's on my calendar, so I have to do it. And I'm just like, as I'm typing it and getting everything together, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. And I'm not nervous or embarrassed that people won't show up or anything like that, but I'm nervous because it's just different. Like I'm looking at myself like, damn, I'm doing this. Like I am putting that step forward and I am actually doing this. So yeah, but it's not gonna stop me from not doing it. Don't let your nerves stop you from not doing it. I think for me, my biggest thing that has stopped me from doing things in a timely manner is because I wanted it to be perfect before I do it. And I just have learned, you just gotta do the shit. You have to do it. While I agree with proper planning, you just gotta do it. So, hope you guys have a great weekend. We will start the new vlog either tomorrow, or the new week's vlog either tomorrow or Monday. But anyway, ow.